So you find me today pimping up the loo, which is quite a nice job really. We weren't sure what to do with it as it's such a box, but H came up with the idea of mirror tiles, and I found these really nice ones online. They're beveled and they're aged, so they give it a nice look. So I think the theme of the bathroom is going to be like inside a jewellery box, something like that. I'm going to frame the tiles with some aluminium strip, and I've got some corner one to go on the other side, and then I'm going to do the paintwork on the top in a glossy red, dark glossy red, and we'll sort of follow that theme throughout the bathroom. The only problem is that each tile comes sandwiched between two pieces of polystyrene, and then it's inserted in a plastic bag, which is an awful lot of plastic for that amount of tiles. I mean, they're expensive, so I'm sure they want to protect them, but overkill, I think, and I shall write that on their review. Anyway, I think it's going to look nice when it's done. Well, the tiles are all on the loo now. They went on really easily with silicone sealer, and I've edged all the top of it, but it was just standing a tiny bit proud of the top. The edging was a couple of mil bigger, so I'm just chiseling it off to get it level, and then I can put some primer on it and then paint it. I've got a really nice red for it, so that's the next job. I'm just removing all the spacers that I've used to tile this back wall with mirrors. So I've made a proper throne area over here. I'll show you the loo. So there we go. It's now looking more like a little jewellery box, and we've got the back there all tiled, and then up above it we've got this rather nice light. So the light is by a local artist down here called Lizzie Lee, and she makes really nice lights and things like that from recycled plastic, and we've got two of them, so we're having one here and then we're going to put the other one in the lounge or the salon. It's really clever. It's got lace inside and melted plastic over the top, and the light shines through and it just looks really pretty. So we had these from our old house and we kept them especially for the boat. So it makes it a really pretty area over here. So the idea of the whole bathroom is to be a surprise inside the boat, because the whole boat's going to be a really creamy colour, and then you'll come in here and it will be like the interior of a jewellery box, and quite a surprise when you open the door. I just like the idea of that. Okay. And here we have our little bath, and there's always a great debate on boats about whether there's room for a bath, how much water they take, but I like to have a bath, and my thinking is that if you have a shower in the morning and you put the plug in and you keep the warm water, all it's got in it is a bit of shampoo or soap, so you've got plenty of water to do some hand washing in. So I don't see it as a waste, and I love to have baths. So we found this teeny tiny bath, the smallest one I could find on the market. It's not particularly deep, it's comfortable to sit in, so I reckon that by the time it's half filled it won't be that much water, and you can have the pleasure of a bath on a cold day or on an achy bone day. So yeah, I think that's fine. We're going to try and find some silver wet wool to go in here. It'll match the rest of the bathroom, and we're just going to, we've got a 4-screen folding screen here, and then we've just got to figure out how to work out the awkward shape on the end of the bath, but that's H's department, so I'm sure he'll figure that out. So it will be quite a luxurious bathroom in the end. What are you doing over in the corner?
Well, I'm playing around with the bath. We've got to get the bath fixed, obviously, and at the moment we don't know what height it's going to be, and we don't know what height it's going to be at the moment because we need to get the waist established, what kind of height that will end up as. It will have to move up a little bit, but not very much, because waists for baths are quite shallow things. But this is going to be a shower as well, a walk-in shower, so we don't really want the bath like right up there, else we'll be banging our heads on the roof when we want to have a shower. So that's kind of not what we want to do, but you know, we'll get a way around it somehow.
Hi. So I have found some really good products from B&Q, which is not something I usually say. We were scratching our heads trying to think of the best flooring to put in the bedroom, and then I came across these peel and stick vinyl tiles from B&Q, and they're really good. They're quite thin, 2mm, which makes them really easy to cut, and they're really easy to line up because I've chosen this pattern. And I really like this because it reminds me of the ceramic tiles they'd have on bistro floors in France, the sort of trompe-l'oeil effect. And I think they're going to look really nice. But better than that, they're just really easy. So, score. And here it is, all laid. I'm really pleased with it. It's cool, eh? Who'd have thought it? Peel and stick vinyl tiles. So we're coming up to the end of yet another week, and we've made good progress on the bathroom this week. We've set the bath up, and now we've just got to figure out how to make the waste go into the whale gulper. The waste is about 40mm and the whale gulper is about that big, so somehow they've got to join up, but we'll figure that out. Everything in here is done, bar the bookshelves, which we're just finishing off and should be done tomorrow. They're a really awkward angle, well, everything on the boat is, so everything's had to be sawn and chiselled on a slope. But I think they should be done tomorrow, and they're going to look nice, so I'll show you them when they're done. We also figured out our porthole bungs, and they are cushions which go into your portholes at night to make it dark. And people do all sorts of things, but I found these round cushions in B&Q, and although they're not quite wide enough, we found that if you get two and put them together, you get a nice pad. And we had some nice fabric at home left over from linings and curtains, which goes very well with my duvet sets. And so Henry made these up at the weekend, and they were still about ½ inch too small. So today I found this gold binding, which will go all the way around the edge like that, and then they're going to be perfect. So they match the room, and it's nearly all off cut, so yeah, happy about that. So the next couple of weeks is going to be finishing the bathroom, installing the sink set, putting up the wet wall, which is on its way, and we've gone for a textured silver oxide to match the sort of jewellery box theme of the bathroom. And today I had a friend come around who makes stained glass, and she's going to make a panel for our bathroom door, so that's exciting. So yeah, this is going to be the most dramatic room on the boat, I think, the bathroom, so I'm looking forward to seeing it finished. So I think that's it for now. Nearly there.
Nearly there, yeah.
So I'll primer them in a bit. We put trim on first.
Yeah, we'll put some D-section down here.
Okay.
And in between each of those, because that mirrors the roundness on the front of those.
Okay.
That's the plan anyway.
A bit more accurate cutting to do then.
Yeah, a little bit.
All done for this week. This is our cycle route along past Shoreham Power Station in the mornings. These aren't seals, they're surfers bouncing around on the tiny waves. Anyway, if you can, please subscribe. See you next time.